All right, you guys. I think
this is what I was gonna do for the thumbnail picture.
I'm cleaning y'all off. Cleaning everybody. That's what you were gonna do for the thumbnail picture?
Yeah. Too late. Okay, should we start carving?
Yeah, let's make sure everybody's back.
I wonder what's
We need more light, don't we?
Yeah. I wonder what's in this part of this sculpture part. What is there? What's that part? What is this part? What is it? What do you think this part
All
is?
right. Are you back, YouTube?
Yep.
Are you there?
Hi there, YouTube.
Can y'all see?
Y'all see?
Are you ready, Facebook? You're not going to be able to see me on Facebook because I can't get in tight enough. So if you want to see me, which nobody cares about seeing me, you can go over to YouTube.
Because YouTube shows me and you because it's a wider screen.
Yeah, it's a wider screen. So
where's Austin going?
So I will power off this hotspot. It doesn't work very well right now.
Mommy, what do you think that part is?
Let's start getting some more pieces out of here.
Do you think that's a finger right there? That part right there?
Yeah, that's a finger. Be careful with that finger, okay?
No, the small part. That small part.
It's another part of a finger. All right, so as you can see, we cut down a lot of the top while we were having issues outside. And we've got some, I don't know if you guys saw, there's some fingers peeking out. Some different spots of fingers. There's some there. There's some fingers there.
There?
So we are going to keep carving.
I think you're going to hit the base that way.
Yeah, I think I am too.
Oh, what is that?
What is that? It's like a dead ant.
Just take it off. Except we're carving a sculpture.
We're carving a sculpture. Well, we're not carving the sculpture. We're unearthing the sculpture.
Yeah, like carving outside. So it's unearthing. But what?
Sorry for all of the
whole world.
The mess, you guys. Wasn't expecting all of that.
Nancy, Austin,
definitely was expecting all the.
Can you start a spot for me to carve?
Disconnect issues. Way better. The sound is better. Good, 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 good. I'm glad.
What's that
I'm
part?
so glad.
I
didn't want you guys to miss it.
Hey, Mommy, can you start a piece of this sculpture?
Live, just so you know, if you walk on this side of the screen, everybody sees you.
Oh, you're carving the pumpkin.
We're carving it. We're carving it.
Did you find any fingers sticking
Yeah,
out?
we've got some fingers. We've got. Oh my gosh! Every time they feel like they're broken, you guys. Honestly, it wiggles too much. Look at that.
Oh wow!
I don't like how much that wiggles.
I don't either.
We might have some broken fingers. I'm scared.
And any broken fingers on me?
Yeah, Joanne, you can see me too on YouTube. You can only see Anna on Facebook.
Can Mommy?
What, baby?
Can you start off a part with the metal knife?
Here, why don't you do this part right here? Work on that part.
Unearthing this part.
Yeah, I think because her hands were like just, like just like this. Like there's not a lot of support,
No,
just her
like
little
that.
fingers. So once we get it open, and it's still soft and stuff, we may have a broken finger because it's just not very thick. They said like little kid fingers are the most delicate.
What are those two parts?
Oh yeah, it's broken. I can see it right there. But we've got the extra plaster. We can patch it up. That's what this is for. Don't play with it, please. So yeah, we've got a broken finger, you guys. Her middle finger, it looks like, is broken. So we need to be very careful.
Delicate.
You should probably let me do the rest of this because we need to be very careful.
I want to do like some small parts.
Yeah, but I think it's all gonna.
You're breaking that whole finger.
Yeah, that whole finger is gonna come off.
What's that
That's
whole
sad.
finger? That's my wrist.
It's your wrist.
Is there any
It's your
other?
hand.
Where's my other hand?
Can you guys see it? You guys see the hand coming out
Yep.
on Facebook too?
Did you have both hands in the bucket?
Yeah, she's got two hands. The other one's over here.
You'll
Yeah.
find you'll eventually excavate
Look
the
right
other hand.
there.
It's over
It's
here.
broken.
Yeah. Well, they said delicate fingers may break.
Yeah.
Delicate child fingers, and you definitely are in that category.
Oh, look at that. There's her wrists.
Oh wow! I see your other arm,
Yeah, I was making a bird.
like that,
No, like that.
or like that.
That's how I was making it. I'll show you with the sculpture. It's done. I definitely know that that's the base.
You see, this is hard. This is hard to lean over this far over your leg.
Try
And get in
that
here.
part. Can I start carving somewhere?
No, I think you're gonna have to let me deal with this because it's already breaking.
Oh, what is that?
It's coming off in big chunks.
I know.
Yeah, can you guys see?
There's a broken finger.
You see it? Yeah, it's cool, but you can see her broken finger right here. That one. It's broken. Can you see it, YouTube? Right there.
It's broken.
It's broken. All right.
It says especially.
Get in here.
Get
A
in
slice
there.
of pie.
What is that?
Carve with a kitchen knife.
Yeah,
Wow.
butter knife.
Butter knife.
It's called a
Yeah,
butter
it
knife.
cuts through it easier.
Easier than popsicle stick.
Yeah, easier than the
That's what
popsicle
they were
stick.
telling us to
This
use.
is the popsicle stick or something that can.
Oh, that's the one that came with it.
Yeah, that's the one that
Tongue
came
down.
with it, but this is easier.
That's the
Oh,
only
yeah,
one
I
that
can
came.
imagine something metal with a little bit of serration would cut through that. easily.
Look,
That is really cool though how that works. You'd probably want the popsicle stick to kind of file down some of the harder to reach areas though.
Yeah, you have to get into. They send you a safety pin too to get into some of the really fine
Okay.
parts.
defined.
Fine, but really like little
Hard to reach
spaces.
areas.
Yeah.
Like between your fingers.
Yeah, like between right there.
Yeah. Here. Watch out. Here. Oh,
I'm excited.
you excited?
I'm excited too. See the fingers.
Oh, this finger. This finger's toast. Here it comes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're
Breaking.
going to amputate.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Put the popsicle stick between the stuff and the finger and you might be able to.
No, I'm gonna have to. There's a finger.
Oh, no.
Ah! I got a finger. Loose finger.
Oh, jeez.
I think I moved it.
We're gonna have to reattach that finger.
Well, you could just use a toothpick and stick it through the metal.
No, we've got plaster.
Oh, okay.
We just have to mix up some plaster and then glue it back together, basically,
Okay.
with the plaster.
I thought you would like stick
I'll
a
be able to fix it.
toothpick in there and then in there.
Here, try and get that part.
Okay, let me do it. All right.
Try and get
All right,
I don't think you need
guys.
to lose any more fingers, Anna.
Yeah, I can fix the broken finger. That's not a problem.
Look. I need from.
Bubble right there.
I know there's a lot of
Base.
sanding that needs to happen to the base.
Yeah.
For sure. There's a lot of bubbles in the base.
Well, Grandpa
Look
might
at
have some
that,
spare
guys.
sandpaper.
Look, that's my bird.
Your bird.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's her bird. That's what she did. She made a
Oh.
bird with her hands.
I
Like
see
this.
now.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
it's
my
almost
bird
like
wings
it's almost
flapping.
like it needs to hang on a wall to look bright. Like it needs to be up like this, right, guys? Like a wall mounted
to me,
thing.
that sounds more like how you mount antlers.
Yeah.
But what if it falls
All right,
down and
let's-
breaks the whole thing?
Let's try to. Yeah, you know what? How am I going to fix the finger? Because it's going to have to stay on there long enough to dry.
So I'm saying toothpick.
Well, no, you can't stick a toothpick in there.
Yeah, you
You
can.
might need some
You can
super glue.
Nah, you can stick a toothpick in there.
Can you give me
How?
how?
It's not soft enough to stick a toothpick into it. And then you're gonna mess with the structural integrity of the finger.
If anything, that'll make it more stable.
Nancy,
This was the
I
part
know
that
where toothpicks are.
took
Nancy.
the longest last time was getting.
come over here.
I will.
Nancy
I'll
doesn't
stick
want to
this
be on the
flashlight.
live.
Oh, you need my flashlight? All right.
I see it. Looks nice.
No, because there's a broken finger.
I saw it.
Look, right there.
Pocket did I put that in? Here. There you go.
Thank you.
Can you stand off this table?
You want to get down?
Uh-huh.
No, we gotta. Oh, you got one already? Don't. Because if you give it to me, please. If you damage the
Probably-
finger, it's not
Here.
going to be repairable.
Hold on. Here.
Yeah, it is not soft enough.
Here.
No, it's not soft enough. Hear nothing. I'm not
This one.
sticking anything metal on this. It's going to break more. I'm not doing that.
You don't stick it in, you twist it just enough to make a small hole to
No.
hold
I'm just going to use the plaster. I'll
It's
just
not
use the
gonna stay.
plaster.
unless you duct tape around it or something.
Well, ask
Don't-
Nancy if she has super glue. I can put some super glue on it and then plaster around it. That would be better.
I want to get down.
And it's soft enough that I can break these little bumps off of the base with a knife, which is what I did last time. Use a piece of sponge to fill in the gap between the base and where her finger is, which will support the broken finger till it dries. Gail, I haven't figured out, because we have our other one we did a few weeks ago. I haven't figured out exactly how I want to coat them yet. I haven't figured out how to coat the other one we did yet, so I haven't even thought about this one. But you can coat it with, there's like different paints and stuff that you can use. You can give it like a bronze look, or you can do a clear coat. Wendy, we need your crazy glue. That's what we need, Mary. We need some Gorilla Glue. But there's a lot of things that you can do.
I need to get down.
Why do you need to get down?
'Cause
Because why?
I need to bend and straighten.
You need to bend and straighten your legs.
And I can't do that up here.
Here, watch foot.
And I feel like I want to play.
You feel like you want to play, but we're not done with your sculpture.
I'll let you do the rest while I play. I can come
Oh,
back and see.
thanks. You'll let me do the rest.
Yeah, I can let you do the rest when I'm playing, and then I'll
Find
come
out
back.
if I've got some super glue. Austin, did you ask? Did you ask Nancy if she has any super glue? She doesn't have any. Okay, no super glue. So, what do you think, guys? We have no super glue. Guess I'll pull you over here now, Facebook. Scooch y'all in closer. Anna's going to take off on us. There's no point in you being all the way back there. So what do we do if we have no super glue? How are we going to get the finger to stay on with no super glue?
She says she might have some Elmer's glue.
Elmer's glue. I don't think that'll work. It's going to have to be quick dry, clear nail polish. We do have clear nail polish. Follow instructions, Kim says. Well, the
Hey,
instructions,
Mommy.
let me see.
Now she says that patch stuff they give you works.
Oh, did you have to patch two pieces together?
I have a Popsy Reston.
Did you, when you guys did yours, Nancy, did you have to patch two pieces? No.
I just had to fill in some cracks.
Oh, yeah, it works well for filling in cracks, but I don't think it'll hold the finger up.
The filler, you mean?
Yeah, the plaster.
What you could do is put a toothpick here to support it up.
I'm looking to see if I have any glue.
Austin's obsessed with toothpicks.
Put your finger in there.
Wait till tomorrow
Or even
till you
that,
can buy
actually.
super glue. We could do that, Joyce. Let's see what the directions say.
You could.
Super glue will not work on plaster. Uh-oh. Vicky says, be patient and use the plaster. But Vicky, it takes 3 hours to dry. I'm not going to be able to hold the finger on it for 3 hours while it dries.
Really?
Do you think it'll support itself after a shorter amount of time than
Don't need it
the
to
full
support
drying
itself.
period?
Like I was about to show you, you can put this in there to support it up.
Get glue tomorrow. Well, people are saying that glue won't hold it. Hot glue gun. Gorilla Glue works on plaster. How about hot glue on a low temp? Be patient and use the plaster. Try to use the piece you pull in and out of the spot to support it. Oh, that's a, oh gosh, I'd have to find it in the bucket. But that's a good idea. If I can find it in the bucket.
Did you say a glue gun or not?
Some people said try a hot glue gun. But yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to find that piece. Unfortunately, it is buried in the bucket with all the other pieces. Makeshift a splint. I could use like a Band-Aid to make a makeshift splint.
Like a clothes basket?
Yeah, but smaller.
What about a rubber band?
These?
A rubber band? I was just thinking a Band-Aid. What do you think if I put plaster in between the fingers and then put a Band-Aid on it and let it sit overnight like that?
Maybe, or use a rubber
And
band
then
and
I-
just tie it to the other fingers. But
Well, then it might
Yeah,
pull it
but-
sideways
yeah.
though. But the Band-Aid will hold it in one place, and then tomorrow take the Band-Aid off and put the more plaster around outside to
yeah,
reinforce
maybe.
it.
No, not play antiques. No, well here's.
Yeah, that's what Ella said. Use the plaster you pulled.
Or
And-
just tape.
Use a Band-Aid.
Tape. Just like
Yvette
Scotch
says
tape.
a needle like sewing type. Yeah, Scotch tape would work too. The Band-Aid may break more fingers. Gauze and tape it up. This is hilarious. Everybody's got ideas. Hot glue will dry it. Okay, so let's try.
We're orthopedics.
I think the best idea so far is to mix some plaster, use the plaster to put the finger back together, and then try to tape it to itself.
Yeah, if you did tape, I would tape down the length of the finger to the hand rather than tape to
Right,
other
like tape it
fingers.
here so tomorrow
Yeah.
we can just pull it off.
Just
All
like
right.
a thin
You
thing
have
of Scotch tape.
right?
Yeah,
All right.
in the drawer
Let's
there.
try that.
This-
I
either
was
one
going
of
to
these
look
two
at the
drawers.
instructions, Laura.
No, this in here, Austin.
Oh.
In here.
And this.
Yeah.
Finishing your action. Let's
Lots of
see what it
these
says.
There's a little hole in the middle.
Oh, I see.
See, maybe the next one.
It says like
Yeah.
3 times.
Those
Be
are all my
careful around the
masks.
fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, Blue Cross sent me that.
Yep, right here. Oh, and there's the Elmer's glue.
Oh, okay.
That's the dry rack.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about, it just says 3 times, be careful around the fingers. Be careful around the fingers.
Let's see that. Oops, didn't quite work.
Okay. All right, that's what we're going to do. It said to use spackle when you Googled it. Spackle. Like my dad might have some spackle, some wall spackle for drywalling.
Should be thin enough.
Do you want to run and ask him if he has a little tiny jar of spackle?
Yeah, just let me finish tearing this one. Oh yeah, these came out good. Use these two.
No, it doesn't explain in the instructions how to repair it, unfortunately. Austin primed some tape, so if the finger broke off when you had to slam the bucket on the ground, it's possible. Or I could have nicked it with the knife when I was starting to cut into it, because it's just really kind of soft when you're first getting the stuff off of it. my God, you're patient. Oh, because I'm sitting here holding this finger on like as if it's doing anything.
Mommy,
Yeah.
I have to tell Nancy about this.
What do you have to tell Nancy about?
The cat is drinking Sammy's water, not her own water.
Oh, the cat's drinking Sammy's water.
Yeah, and not her
Oh.
own.
Why is she doing that? That's kind of rude.
She can't drink it at all.
Spackle is about the same thing as Plaster. Well, it's okay. I think it'll be okay, and if not, then we'll have to do it again. Although I don't know with the way she wanted to do this, how else we could possibly do this to make it look, like I said, like I feel like the way this is, it's going to have to be standing up like this in order to look like a bird, because up and down, it doesn't really look like a bird, does it? It just looks like she's like, but I love that it's got her little AMC wrists in there. No spackle.
No spackle. He says that stuff you got to use pretty much right away, otherwise it dries up and goes bad.
Okay.
He said he could run to the store and get some crazy
No,
glue.
because they said crazy glue.
That's
glue
what I was
won't
told.
work anyway. Nobody needs to go to the store. It's not that big of a deal.
All right.
Oh,
I
Okay,
told him we'll just try the plaster. And
Yeah,
tape.
let's try the plaster and tape trick.
Mommy,
Yeah, babe.
can I try and figure out how to set my simple machines?
Nope, not tonight. That's not for now. That's for later. I told you we're going to do it this weekend.
Go check on the fire.
We definitely have some other little minor imperfections, just like bumps around the fingernails that need to be cleaned up. Where's that pin they gave us?
Yeah, fire's still good.
All right, so I need just a little bit of cold water
Cold water,
to do this, to mix this plaster up.
like in this.
Yeah, just like a really small amount of cold water. It's not going to take much. And then some kind of, I don't know, Q-tip or something. Something to like paintbrush with, right? put
What
it
about
on the
just using
finger.
this?
I could try. Okay. Let's mix some of this stuff up.
Time to mix it. Oh, they give you sandpaper.
Recommend, does
okay.
not recommend glue, but paste instead. E600 glue. I don't know what E600 glue is, guys. Do you have a paper bowl? I do not have a paper bowl. I'm going to use this plate.
Which is kind of bowl-like.
Someone mentioned regular school glue. She did say she had Elmer's glue, didn't she?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know.
This stuff? Yeah.
I don't know how this would. You guys think Elmer's glue would work? Anybody look this up? Just plain old regular white glue.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, people
probably
are
good.
saying they looked it up, and I mean we could do this and then put the plaster
Or maybe-
around it and then tape it. Yeah, that's what this is. Elmer's.
What about mixing a little bit of it? in
Yes,
with
Wendy, we're
plaster?
still live. We're trying to repair a finger. See? Broken finger. All right, I'll try that. I mean, it can't hurt, right? Try the Elmer's glue. To start, like, let's see how it goes. All right, Elmer's glue on your finger. See? Ah! It's a little bit much. I'm gonna squirt out.
Oh, hey.
Whoa.
Why
You
do you
good?
not know I was there?
Because I was looking at the finger, not at you. Sorry. At least I kicked your AFO, not you.
Yeah.
Okay. Elmer's glue is applied. Finger is matched up.
Can I go through?
How long
Yes, you may
should I
pass.
sit here and hold it? Use the glue, let it dry, then plaster over it
Can I
tomorrow,
go through?
Trish says.
Oh my god, we're not playing a game here.
Oh gosh, mix the glue with plaster? Yeah, because I'm already sliding off of this mark.
That's what I said.
Mix a little plaster with glue. That's what you said?
Yeah, that's what I mentioned. Here, watch out, watch out.
Okay, well,
Ah,
we're gonna do that. And I'll start over.
No.
slipping.
Don't come in here and make a bunch of noise. Okay,
Okay, fine. You won't sit in my lap.
I want to run up and get my
I'm mixing up some. I'm mixing up
What
some
did you just
plaster.
do?
Almost splashed it on me, or I did splash it on me.
Great.
Trying to catch. Now you have to do another one. We might. This one's got a lot of air bubbles and bumps and
Hey, Mommy.
stuff in it.
Mommy.
Anna,
So somebody told me that there's a trick you can do with toys for a marble set. You know what?
what?
Don't drop your marbles in the fireplace.
No.
Anna lost one of her marbles behind Nancy's fireplace the other day when we were setting that thing up. This is like
So
too much water in here.
she said to take all of the
Glue.
marble strip tubes that you have.
The glue should work if you use a
To make
Q-tip.
a
I asked for a
castle.
Q-tip. I was given a tongue depressor. I asked for a Q-tip.
I just wasn't sure where she keeps them.
We have some somewhere. Oh, in Anna, right over there in Anna's craft bag, there's some Q-tips. Might want to wait. I'll wait for the Q-tip. That might work better. I mixed plaster and glue. The one with all the craft stuff in it on the right side. Or use a toothpick to apply. I could grab a toothpick.
It's here. Right, it's always here.
I thought she was serious for a minute. You guys, finger issues.
Inward, outward.
Okay,
Q-tip.
we have a Q-tip. Thank you, sir. Okay, we have a Q-tip. We have a mix of plaster and glue.
And you have one broken finger.
And we have one broken finger. I still don't know how long I have to sit and hold this on here.
Not sure if this counts as medical science, chemistry, or math.
Should I put some? See, I feel like this. Well, it is plaster and glue.
Nancy,
Yeah.
I'm trying a new trick with all the tubes that belong to my set.
Is she getting into the marble set again?
Make a round board to put the mold on, like to hang it. Sue, you mean?
Actually, I just thought of something. What if you use the tape attached to the fingertips next to it and use it like a hammock to
Just do fun stuff together. Sorry for my shirt hanging down. You'll have to take shifts holding it on. I know, like how long do I have to hold it on here?
Well, the plaster should dry pretty quick.
No, the plaster takes 3 hours.
Oh,
I don't know, guys.
you already get underneath too?
Yeah. It's hard to get it in the right spot and hold it there and not move. I'm not feeling very confident about this. But hold on, but I gotta like fill. There's a bunch of. Try using a blow dryer on low while you're holding it.
I mean, I can see that.
Use a
working.
hair dryer to speed it up. Okay, go ahead, try and tape it.
I'm
on
gonna.
top.
I was gonna tape underneath with the two fingers and then use it. Like
No,
a
don't
hammock.
tape it to another finger because it's gonna pull it sideways. It needs to be all by itself.
Oh,
It's not
yeah,
gonna
the glue's
stick.
not gonna stick with the glue.
Well, the tape, I don't think the tape will stick to plaster even without the glue, honestly. Look. Yeah, it's tape. This tape is not going to stick to plaster. Hair dryer. Everybody says hair dryer, hair dryer. So the tape's not sticking, Mike. But a Band-Aid would, right? No, maybe not.
I mean, it's still just another type of adhesive.
Right. Thank you for the stars. I'm so sad right now. You're not going to get the tape off. We're not even going to get the tape on. Darlene says hold it for 3 to 4 hours. That's what I'm thinking may have to happen. But you guys are going to sit here with me the whole time. Put the finger in a straw. What? Painter's tape. Okay. I saw 2 people just ask about painter's tape. Saran wrap.
The
Painter's tape. Like
glue.
matte. Yeah. Do you want to check the painting closet? Painter's tape.
Fancy if she has a blow dryer.
I would do painter's tape before a blow dryer.
All right.
Put it in the freezer. Well, I can't hold it while it's in the freezer, so that's not going to work. Yeah, it just keeps... You know what this reminds me of, you guys? It reminds me of that scene in The Wedding Planner. When he pulls the plaster statue apart at the gardens. That's what I feel like I'm holding. Oh. Best option is to use super crazy glue or... Yeah, well, some people were saying that super glue wouldn't work, but maybe it has to be a certain kind of glue. Wait till tomorrow when you can get glue. Wet finger with water and then add compound gauze and tape gauze. Oh, Austin found some. All right, let's try. We'll try again. Austin found some different tape. I'm just like dipping it in like a chicken wing at this point. Some ranch.
Chicken fingers. All right, so let's see. I just not feel like it was in the 60s today.
Hey, Mommy.
Yeah,
It
baby.
was definitely in the
I know
80s.
you told me that I could make a castle with my marble set, but then Austin just right away packed it up again.
Well, it's because we're not playing with it anymore tonight.
Yeah.
It's not. We're not going to drag the marble set out again. I said that we would build.
I'm not dragging the whole thing.
Not dragging anything. I said that we would build a taller tower together, but we're not going to do that tonight because it's too late.
I was only dragging like 6 or 7.
She was dragging all the 2 pieces out.
Yeah, we're not dragging any pieces out. We just packed them all up before we went live. We're not dragging them out at all. All right, here's painter's tape, you guys. Nope.
No?
Nope. No painter's tape. Not going to work.
No!
Yeah, Wanda, that's what we're using is regular Elmer's school glue with plaster mixed into it. But
Well, Elmer's glue isn't exactly a
I mean,
glue.
I'm dedicated. I'll sit here and hold it for 3 hours. I will. I'll hold it and I'll
Anna,
just
get
keep
out of there.
reapplying.
Come on. You don't go
Reapplying
through the cupboards.
this goop around it. Where do you think Anna gets her determination from?
That's
I'll sit here. I do need my water though if I'm gonna sit here. I don't have any drywall paste.
about doing.
No, the force has to be towards the bottom of the finger. All of the force applied has to be straight down into the hand. Otherwise, it's not going to stay in place.
That sound. I can't. My pitch.
Can you hand me my water, please?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to sit here for another little while, maybe a half an hour. Maybe if I do a half an hour and just gradually like keep reapplying this glue paste mixture over the outside cracks, Maybe it'll get stiff enough to hold itself.
I can also ask Nancy about the blow dryer.
I'm okay without the plug is too far away for the blow dryer anyway. The problem is it keeps wiggling around. I gotta hold it perfectly in place. Every time it breaks the seal, it kind of undoes the whole thing, right? Caulk. Little metal finger splits. Look for the piece. Vicky, I already looked for the piece that was under it. I couldn't find the one. There's a lot of pieces in the bucket. Taylor, what's happening? So we unearthed the statue that we did earlier today. And we broke a finger. So
She's
we're
busy on the phone anyways,
trying to
so-
repair a broken finger is what's happening. Anna, somebody said they miss you. Oh, I don't remember. I just saw I miss Anna. Did she send stars? There's a lot of stars. Thank you guys for all the stars over on Facebook. I wonder how the stars thing works over on YouTube. I don't know yet. We just set it. I just set it up like yesterday, the day before. Man, this is such a bummer. Such a bummer. Taylor, I just said what was happening. Wish I had Anna's energy. Clay or putty? You guys, do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that right now? You guys, look. Look at it. Oh, guys. It's dead. I know, don't breathe. I'm not breathing. I'm afraid. Like, I want to put more stuff on it, but I'm afraid to. Man, I can't even tell where the line is now. Yeah, way. Look at it. It's staying already. I thought it felt like it was getting a little tacky. Got a piece of tape on my hand. Nobody breathe. Everybody hold your breath. I need to get more stuff on it though. Like, I don't want to, if it just falls all of a sudden. Yo. Keep whispering or it'll fall off. Yeah, how am I going to move it? How am I going to move it off the table? I want to tell Anna, but I don't want to bring her back over here because she'll bump it and it'll be done. Put another layer on. Oh. I know, Norma. We've done a lot of good stuff this trip, huh? We still have more stuff to do. We're not done. Tomorrow we're going to the Alpine slide. Let it dry and then add more later. Quit playing with it. You want me to quit touching it? I want to make sure there's enough stuff on it. pray over it. The sucky part about this is they tell you if you want to make any changes to it, that you have to do it in the first like couple hours after you unearth it. So like all of this stuff that's down, I mean, I still have to work on the other parts of it. I can't just not touch it until tomorrow. Otherwise, all of these other imperfections that I haven't dealt with yet, they're going to be there forever. May get it too wet and have it fall off. I'm done, Kim. I'm gonna let it sit. But I do need to try and get some more of this crud out of these little spaces and stuff. I know you guys are saying don't touch it anymore, but this stuff will be stuck on there forever. Like there's like a thing between her thumb here. I don't know what my child is doing. She's over there yelling. She's probably yelling outside the door to Austin. He's probably out back with the fire. Anna's hands are adorable. I love her little AMC hands. AMCers have very, what's the word? Like very distinct hands. And when we're out and about, if we see someone that we think has arthrogryposis, we always look at their hands first, like check their hands. So they have very distinct hand shapes, wrist shape usually. And actually the logo for our nonprofit that we started is AMC hands. So yes, there is a little piece of sandpaper that came with it to clean it up. But I'm scared. Like I don't want to. I don't know how much to push it, right? Like with that finger. Should I try and turn it? Should I turn it? Do you guys think I should try and turn it and see what happens? Yes or no? Should I turn it? I'm gonna turn it. Ah.
So you've already seen me go down the steps.
Yeah, you're backwards. I saw you.
Yeah, but I'm going to show you something that we need to buy. I know. I'll be doing this 17 or 18 times.
Are you holding your breath too? Because I am. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, see, there's some stuff over here that I couldn't even see because it was facing you guys. I gotta get out of this crevice. I know, making me nervous too. I was holding my breath too. Oh, my goodness. Some of you guys are yelling, no, leave it alone. Well, you got to do some more work on it. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here too. A bunch of stuff under here. It's that material that we were peeling away from it that's still in here. Oh, goodness. See, I need to like pick it up and tip it, and I definitely don't have, I'm definitely not brave enough to pick it up and tip it sideways. Hey, Anna. What?
Left that outside.
Oh. Anastasia. Guess what? I got your finger back on.
Hey, your finger lives.
Want to see it?
Yeah, let me come up the stairs.
Okay.
chunk of wood and trying to chop is throwing up sparks because it's so hard.
Well, I would probably try a different one then.
Yeah, he's going to program against the hammer.
I'm gonna go find a good hammer.
Sledgehammer, maybe?
Yeah, 2-pounder.
Is it fixed?
Yeah, but don't bump the table. Ready?
I'm almost done.
See, it's not fixed good. It's just on a little bit, and then tomorrow I'll have to reinforce it even more.
Which one is it again?
Which one?
Yeah. Ow!
Oh, sorry. It was this one. See how it's bumpy and it doesn't have as good a detail?
Mm-hmm. I was looking at that one. Can I get down?
Yep. You say hi to everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, you have to work on it. The worst that can happen is it won't
Yeah.
hold. If not, buy another one. That's pretty much where I'm at. I mean, I have to
If you put me down, I'll run off.
get all the stuff dealt with and then get a brush. I didn't see what kind of brush. Thank you for the stars, Karen. There's like stress stars. You underwent stress. Here's a tip. Joanne says hi, Anna.
Hi!
Oh, goodness, you guys. Definitely a different experience than the first time. These things are addictive, though. Like, it's fun to do. And it's easy, too. It's not, like, really hard to do. I need, like, a puffer, like some kind of, you know. I also need to fix some of the nails. Thank you, Joanne. I need to do some more repair work on it still. Stuff is still stuck around the edges. I'm gonna have to mix up some more goop because this stuff's drying up over here. This is all fine detail work. Thank you, April. Hi, Charlotte. If this is boring, we can do a Q&A while I'm sitting here. People have questions. I haven't done a Q&A with you guys in a while. If it breaks again, get the plaster wet and then add glue. It seems to be holding up. It's got a big, thick pad around it, but it seems to be doing okay. Put me down, I'll run off. Yeah, she's starting to not be into lives anymore, you guys. She's like, doesn't want to sit for them. She wants to go do stuff. It works better if she has something to do on the live. Like if I give her an activity or if we're doing something together on the live, then she's okay. But just sitting and talking to you guys, she's not so into it. Kim wants to know if I will be homeschooling Anna. I still don't know, Kim. I actually have been on the phone with our district for the last 2 days now. The first day I spoke with the principal of the school that she got into. She won the lottery. They do a lottery for this school in our district because it's a really good school. And it's not a neighborhood school, meaning that anyone in the city can go to it. But you know, obviously you have to take your kid there and stuff if they're going to go. So there's a lottery for it because it's a really excellent school and they do a lot of individualized curriculum. And she got in on the lottery, but now with the virus, they're not doing. I wouldn't send her anyway. I'm not going to be sending her to brick and mortar school anytime in the next year. But they're doing online schooling. Like they're starting the school off online, and then they are talking about opening up the classroom later when they feel it's safe, but they will give all families the option. Like you can either come in and start doing, finish the year in the classroom, or you can continue doing the online schooling for the rest of the year. So they let you pick. So they have a couple different options. There's the online schooling with the class, where she would have to be on at certain times of the day to hear the teacher, to get instruction, to get assignments, to talk with the other kids. And then other parts of the day she would get off and do her own work. And so that's, the most classroomy thing they have available. And then they have a fully virtual option, which is not based in the classroom. But it is public school curriculum. So you can do it at any time. You don't have to be on at a certain time to do it. And the curriculum at a higher level has more flexibility for the work, or like the asynchronous work, So because she's not at the same level for all the different things. Like she's got a super high reading level. She's got a really high science level. She's above kindergarten level in math, so she's above kindergarten level in probably everything. But anyway, that's the other option, is to do this fully virtual thing. But they have never done it with the lower elementary before. Usually it's only offered to upper elementary students who are advanced and need advanced math, like middle school math. Thank you, April. So she's going into kindergarten. So, and then the third option is homeschool, where I, would determine all of the curriculum and just keep her moving at her own pace, which is kind of I haven't been officially homeschooling her, but obviously I teach her stuff every day, try to. So I've been talking back and forth with them because I wasn't sure if I wanted some type of guideline. So I was thinking, if I did the online school or the virtual school part, first of all, I'm not interested in doing the option with the classroom. We're not going to do that. So I'm not worried about that. I am thinking about doing the virtual option, but it would just be for like a curriculum guideline to make sure that I'm checking off all the boxes and making sure she's getting all of the foundation work she needs, and that she understands that before we move on, because I don't want to jump forward and miss anything. So we may start with that, and then if it doesn't work out well for us, then go to strict just homeschooling. We were thinking about moving in the next year. So I would probably homeschool her anyway if we're moving around. Yeah, so she has surgery scheduled for September 22nd. She's out there yelling. I'm going to have to go stop her from yelling out the door. She has surgery scheduled for her lat to bicep transfer on September 22nd, but I am going to postpone it again because the virus is too bad down in Florida. It's just too much. I don't want to go down there. I don't want to live down there for 3 months while it's being a hot spot for the virus. I don't think that's safe. I don't think it's a good idea. So I'm going to postpone her surgery until next year when things feel more safe, because it requires a relocation, and I just don't think this is a good time to be relocating. I think we should just stay home. We're not technically on vacation, Cliff. We just relocated kind of for the rest of the summer so we were in quarantine from February 3rd. We locked down at home February 3rd because she was supposed to have surgery in March. And we stayed in the house without going anywhere between February 3rd and the end of April. So we were locked in the house that whole time. And then at the end of April, we started, we had to go out for an orthotics appointment to get her new braces. And so then we started kind of we'll go to the post office and pick up mail, and we'll go to the grocery store. But then June came and we did the awareness videos. And I mean, if you guys paid attention to that, you know how much work that was. So we worked our butts off all of June. So I knew after being in quarantine for 3 months straight and then working our butts off all of June that we needed to get out of that house come July. So that's why I made plans to kind of relocate for the rest of the summer and get out of there and get a break from the house. And so that's what we've been doing. It's not, I mean, it is kind of a vacation. I think it'll be okay. It's kind of a vacation for Anna because, you know, she's doing all this fun stuff and I'm have a lot of new experiences for her while we're up here. But for me, it's still work, right? Like we're vlogging every day. So I'm editing every night. I'm posting videos every day. We have to. We can't just not work. This is my income. This is our income now, right? Like this is what we do full time is this content creation. This is how I'm able to stay home with her full time. So she doesn't have to go into a brick and mortar school. So I have to keep posting videos. And so it's not really technically a vacation, but it's okay. It's I love it up here. Yeah, postponing. I'm very comfortable with postponing her surgery again. I really am. My only concern, I'm not concerned about postponing the arm surgery because it doesn't have to be done at a certain point in time. But she is going to have to get the rods out of her femurs at some point. They're going to have to remove the rods from her femurs. And so she's going to have to go down for that. And she needs serial casting on her feet again. So we can't stay away forever, but I'm hoping maybe, I don't know, maybe later in the winter, maybe late December, maybe January, February. Anna, you have to stop yelling out the back door. You have to stop going over there and yelling out the back door, okay? Anastasia, come here. Come here to me. Kim, we're not at the farmhouse anymore, so I actually don't know. Come here. You have to stop going to the back door and yelling, okay? It's late.
I know.
And you're disturbing the neighbors and the whole neighborhood. Okay? Okay?
Never do exist.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Are you going to listen?
Yes.
Thank you. Karen, I can't work with her on a program for the age level she's at because she's so far beyond what they're doing at her age level that wouldn't make any kind of sense at all. Yeah, I think, like I said, we're going to do the virtual thing. And if there's not enough freedom with that virtual program to move ahead. So I talked to the principal again today, and that was the consensus that the principal and I came to, was that we'll try the virtual program. But if it doesn't allow us to move ahead at our own pace, because he's worried that it's going to be like a lesson per day and it's not going to let us do more than one lesson per day. Because if she can do more than one lesson per day, she'll run through the entire kindergarten curriculum in like 3 months. I'm sure of it. So if we can do that, if we can work ahead and get through it at our own pace, then we will stick with that for the year. But if it becomes too restrictive and it isn't allowing her to work ahead and do the material that she knows how to do, then we'll just dump it and go to straight homeschool. That's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. I got to get inside this hand here. But yeah, the school stuff has been something else, huh? Anybody with kids knows how crazy it's trying to figure out what to do this year. How's the cat doing, Pam? You know, I actually haven't checked on her today, but I was in there last night snuggling her, and she's doing okay. She's hanging in there. she doesn't seem to be deteriorating very quickly. She does seem to be losing weight a little bit, but she's still eating and drinking and toileting. The mass in her belly is definitely getting a little bit bigger. Get this stuff out of here. All right, I'm gonna attempt to tip this, you guys. Hope gravity doesn't. Oh no. This dripped. The mix that I put on the underside of the finger dripped and dripped all the way down the hand. I'll let Anna decide if she wants to redo this. Anastasia, what do you think about this? If you want to redo it, we can redo it. Try again. I'll let you decide. You want to look at it?
Yeah. Looks fine.
Looks fine.
I do not want to do it.
You don't want to redo it?
No.
She looks at it for 2 seconds. She says, looks fine.
I don't want to redo it.
She doesn't want to go through that again. That's what my dad said, Ella. He said that I should homeschool her because I do way more than the teachers ever could. And I think that's true, especially in this climate right now with they're reeling. Like the teachers are having a hard enough time trying to figure out how to do everything they need to do virtually. And then they're talking about mixing virtual and in person. And I mean, they're going to be busy. They're not going to be able to individualize her curriculum. They're not going to be able to give her one-on-one attention. Like I said, the only reason I'm considering utilizing the district's virtual school is just to give me some checks and balances. It would still be me homeschooling, but I would have a checklist of things to tick off the box to make sure, okay, yes, she definitely knows this. She knows this. You know, we would go through it like a review, basically, just to get to the point where she's at. And then I would know, okay, now it's time to work on biology or whatever. You know what I mean? I think, and I haven't had a chance to look into homeschooling curriculums to see if I can find a program that offers that, you know. Yes, Taylor, I'm single. I've been single for almost 10 years now.
Coming out for s'mores?
Maybe, I mean, I don't like s'mores.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're weird.
Yeah, I feel bad for the teachers too. They're doing a very tough, I mean, even more so than usual.
I actually need a drink. No.
Wendy said, I don't like them either. Oh, s'mores. I was like, you don't like what, Wendy? You don't like her hands? Kim says, I'm sorry. You don't like s'mores? I don't. I mean, I'll eat them, but I'm not a sweets fan. My daughter's not a sweets fan. Anna's not a sweets fan.
Alicia still likes s'mores though.
Yeah, but she still eats sweets in very much moderation.
Mommy,
We're
don't
just-
talk about this stuff.
None of us girls seem to have a sweet tooth. We're more of salt people.
Please don't talk about
I
this
thought-
stuff.
Don't talk.
Never.
Don't talk about how
Don't
much
talk
people
about
like
s'mores.
sweets.
No.
Don't talk about what?
Don't talk about s'mores or nothing.
I'm not allowed to
Okay.
talk about s'mores, you guys.
Or
Then
my
shut-
school.
Or your school.
Only talk about the hand stuff.
Only talk about the hand stuff. I think it's time for you to go to bed. Trying to tell me what to do. Well, Miss Bossy Pants over here. Austin will eat like 3 s'mores. He's like my dad. He's got a sweet tooth. S'mores with peanut butter cups. We've done that. Yeah, I'm not so the other funny thing about Anna's schooling this year is technically she doesn't even have to go to school this year because of where her birthday falls. She's not going to be 5 until November. So she could start school next year, but there's not much sense in that. I mean, the situation's not going to be any easier. Next year she's just going to be, even more advanced. So it's not like delaying the start would really help anything. So I think she's probably going to have to be homeschooled. I don't think there are many schools, especially if we're moving around, that are going to be able to accommodate her, both mentally and physically. Both like curriculum wise and with her physical limitations. I don't think many places will have the resources or the expertise, the know-how, the experience to accommodate her, unless it's like a gifted school and they have extra resources to put into hiring a one-on-one aide. I just don't see it. I think she's better off. And that's why I was hoping and praying and trying to figure out a way to stay home with her full time. I mean, for exactly that reason. So I could take care of her myself and teach her myself and give her a more enriching experience than she would get sitting in a classroom 9 hours a day. So thanks to you guys, I'm able to do that. Like, seriously, you guys are the reason why I'm able to stay home with her full time. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling them thank you for helping me stay home with you full time, so I can take care of you and so I can teach you and so we can travel for your medical care and do the really cool things. Isn't that nice of them to help with that? Yeah. Do you know how they help with that? They watch our videos, right? Watching the videos gets us ad revenue, and that pays the bills. And then some people are doing subscriptions on Facebook and Patreon, and that's also helping pay the bills, right? So because we have friends who like to keep up with what's going on with us and they like to help support us, then I'm able to stay home with you full time. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have to be back at work all day long, and you would be at school all day long, and it would be the same as it was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ask somebody who wants water with their s'mores.
You're going to do what?
I'm gonna ask somebody who wants water with their s'mores.
You're not going to yell out the back door, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you are, or yes, you're not?
Yes, I'm not.
Okay. Thank you, Karen, for the stars. Anna's ready for college. No. She is something else. She is definitely something else. It'll be good. We've got a lot of opportunities because of being able to stay home with her. We have a lot more opportunities. So, and it is, Karen, it is hard work. I mean, it's not like I'm sitting home doing nothing. Like the social, keeping up with the social media and, editing and doing the videos and stuff, that is work. It takes a lot of time. And plus we started a nonprofit, and that's work too. I'm in the throes of, we got the articles of incorporation and the EIN number. We're waiting for the IRS to approve our 501c3 status. And we're already working on the website and the logo and all of the plans and everything for the nonprofit. And we're going to be helping other families. We're going to be using that nonprofit to financially help other AMC families get the medical care that they need. And we're going to be helping other medical professionals get to the places where they need to go to learn how to take care of AMCers so they can take that knowledge back into their communities. So hopefully in the future, families won't have to travel as far as we do to get medical care. We're going to be continuing to get information out there and raising awareness for Anna's condition. So I'm not sitting home, doing nothing and making bank off of videos. Like, there's a purpose to all of this. It's to take better care of Anna. It's to help other people. It's to do something that I've always wanted to do but didn't have the ability to do because I'm a single parent and I had to work full time. And, you know, when you're a single parent and you're working full time, there's not a lot of time for anything else. Karen says, Anna is the boss. What are you doing, boss?
Trying to put this Luna Bean bucket into the recycling properly.
Oh, you're recycling the Luna Bean bucket?
Yeah,
How environmentally responsible of you.
I can't fit it in all the way.
Yeah, it is a lot of work, Jackie, but we're so close. We're doing great. I've got 2 board members, and we've been meeting every 2 weeks, and stuff is getting done. We're moving right along. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I'm looking at possibly, I'm hoping for an October launch. We have a big event planned, which I'm hoping you guys will help and participate in, our first fundraising event, which I can't announce yet, but I'm very excited about it. And I can't wait until we get that first application from a family who needs help getting to where they need to go for their AMCer, and we can approve that. And it's like making me tear up just thinking about it. I seriously, I can't wait. I can't wait. Cannot wait. So excited to be able to help other people because we received so much help, you guys, in the last few years between my friend groups and then this past year or so, you guys online, we have received so much help to get where we are, like to get Anna to these big surgeries and to get her as functional and independent as she is. So I just want to pay it forward, right? Like it's time to pay it forward. I have now the means and the ability with your help to stay home and do this stuff and pay it forward. And it's a very big deal to me. So thank you. Thank you, all of you, everyone. So appreciate it. YouTube, got 28% battery on my laptop. We're fading. What is AMC? AMC is arthrogryposis multiplex congenita. It is Anastasia's condition. You can definitely learn a lot about it on our site. If you just go to the main AMC Princess Ana Facebook page and click on videos, there's a whole series of videos where Anna will tell you all about AMC. Yeah, Denise, the t-shirts that we sold for fundraising they're awesome. They're so comfortable. I'm working on getting the merch site up. So we're going to have more t-shirts available very soon. It's as I have time to sit and work on it, I'm trying to get it up and running. Yeah, baby. I love you, love you, love you, love you.
Love you, 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 love you.
What are you doing?
I'm playing.
You're playing?
What should I make a castle with?
Nothing, because it's getting late. Are you going to have s'mores? How come you're not out there with Uncle Austin having s'mores?
Because I don't have any shoes on.
Oh, why don't you go get your shoes and I'll put them on for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go get them for you.
And then I'll take you outside to get some s'mores. Because I think, I don't know what else to do with this.
Austin, Nancy, and Grandpa are making s'mores.
Kim says she carries her Anna bag every day. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that.
Guess
Yeah.
what?
What, babe?
After we're back inside and my shoes are off, then guess what I can do?
What?
I can sort out all of the shoes and slippers and put them in a nicely order.
Aw, that's so sweet of you. You're going to organize the shoes?
Yeah, after we're back inside.
You're such a great helper.
So there's going to be.
I love how much you...
There's going to be 5 s'mores.
You're going to do 5? You're going to have 5 s'mores?
Yeah, 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for Austin, 1 for Grandpa, and 1 for Nancy.
You're going to make a s'more for everyone.
Yeah.
You're so helpful. Do you know that?
Yeah.
It's very nice of you to think of everybody. Get this last piece of stuff out of here before it gets too hard.
I think this will take long, but I could ship a s'more to Sarah.
You could ship a s'more to Sarah?
Yeah.
Oh, our friend Sarah's in Canada. She wants to ship a s'more to Sarah over in Calgary.
Yeah, me and my dad's friend Sarah.
Oh my gosh, Anna. You're so sweet.
Yeah.
I bet she would love that too.
And I'm going to ship a s'more to Grandma,
To Grandma down in Florida.
your mom.
Yeah. And who else?
And I found them video chatting with adults. Then I can ship a s'more to them. 2 s'mores. One for each person.
The VIP supporters? Are you talking about the VIP supporters that we're going to video chat with?
No, like
No.
the one, like the 2 people that, we said we were video chatting with, and we sent voicemails to each other.
Oh, gotcha,
Give a
gotcha.
s'more to both of them.
It was only one person.
Well, there's 2 people. Here, to me.
You think the hands look so good, Joanne? They are very cute. Here, I'll get them up closer to you guys.
That's my bird.
You can see the details.
Look. Shoe. I dropped the shoe on the floor for you.
You see them, YouTube? And details.
What about Facebook?
They do get very detailed. I feel like this one is not as detailed as the first one we did. Well, I mean, it does have all of the skin lines and stuff on it. I just feel like there's more. She may have moved around a little bit in there too, right? Like she was doing it all by herself. So, because the nails are, there's more stuff I got to clean off the nails and whatnot, but yeah.
Here. There. My shoes. Do you know what
Can't
that
even tell which
means?
finger is broken. You can tell if you look up close because it's got like a blob of stuff over it, but I'll sand it down and clean it up and stuff tomorrow when
Hey,
it's
Mommy.
more stable.
Mommy, I gave you both of my
Or
shoes.
maybe later tonight before I go to bed. It just needs to sit, I think, for like 3 hours. I'm afraid to.
Excuse me, Mommy.
Yes, honey.
I got both of my shoes.
Okay.
Put them on now.
All right. I will put them on.
I'll just sit right here. My feet are long. I mean.
All right. I think I'm going to let you guys go now. I've got a couple last things to do, but Anna wants to go outside and eat s'mores. So, and I've got a big mess to clean up in Nancy's house here. So I think we're going to go.
So I'll make it some more for Austin.
Thank you so much for all the
Nancy
stars,
and
Facebook.
first, and
You
then
guys are
I'll
awesome as
make
always.
you a s'more.
Like I said, we set up the subscriptions on YouTube. So if you guys are on YouTube or if you're exclusively on YouTube, we have fan subscriptions now, but I don't know if they're live. I need to poke around with it a little bit more. I know it was asking us to make a video to like announce them, and we haven't done that yet. So that maybe it didn't make them live until we do that. But just like Facebook has subscriptions and just like we have our Patreon subscriptions, there's going to be the same thing over on YouTube. So we'll have exclusive
Mommy.
live streams on YouTube now.
Mommy.
And thank you, Joanne. You have a good evening as well. Come here.
Yeah, put
Say
my shoes
goodbye.
on.
Watch out. Don't sit on the mess and don't hurt your hands. Thanks for joining us today for the
Bye-bye, everyone.
The molding, casting, the unearthing, revealing, all of that good stuff. Oh, Sandy, is it live? Is it active? There's a $sign at the bottom to support. So if you click the $sign, you can get a YouTube subscription.
Yeah, I see it. Dollar.
Okay, all right. Well, see, I'm still learning. So I guess if you click the $sign on the bottom of the YouTube screen, you can
Bye,
check
Taylor.
out the YouTube subscriptions.
Bye, Sandy.
If you're on Facebook, you can, there's a click support button on our Facebook page. And if you go to patreon.com and search for AMC Princess Ana and Nana, you'll find our Patreon. Patreon probably has the most exclusive benefits for your support over there.
Good night, everyone.
Facebook and YouTube is a little more just like special live streams, special group on Facebook. No, don't touch that finger. Oh my goodness.
What?
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
We'll
on
see you
Facebook
later.
and YouTube.
Oh, they can't see you on YouTube.
See you later, guys. They're gonna see me on Facebook because. Oh.
We'll say goodbye to YouTube first. I said goodbye to Facebook first this morning. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.